Yo, what is up, ADT? Also Dunham back again with another video. So you guys, in the past few videos, I actually posted me attempting the world record weighted pull-up. I ended up getting around 205 pounds with my max being around 210 pounds at 175 pounds body weight, which is really good, right? So, saying that, a lot of people were curious, like, okay, he can pull that amount of weight. How many normal body weight pull-ups can you do in a row? Because guys, there's a difference between what's called maximal strength, and that's training for, really heavy loads, like 1-2 rep maxes, versus endurance-based strength, which is, training for stuff 15 plus reps. Now, there is a small correlation between the two, but usually if you have a high maximal strength number, your endurance is gonna be pretty decent. But I haven't tested my max bodyweight pull-ups in so long, so I just want to do that in this video alongside with giving you guys some endurance-based tips to increase your pull-ups if you do train for more maximal strength like me. So we got our handy dandy doorway pull-up bar, and we're gonna get right into it. I always give myself an estimate in this. I feel like I can definitely get over 20, but past 30 I am not sure. So let's see what we do, and then we'll take it from there. Alright guys, I just got 28 pull-ups in a row. Funny enough, back when I did the Marine video of me doing it at the Marine booth at the expo, I ended up getting 28 then too, but my maximal strength is a lot stronger than it was back then. Back then my max was like 180 pounds on a weighted pull-up, so since then it's gone up like 30, 40-ish pounds, but my endurance base has stayed the same. Now as I was doing that, you guys saw the door pull-up bar was failing on me, because I was going up with such momentum that it was actually starting to tilt on the back, and it was starting to fall off. So I had to like adjust myself real quick and adjust the pull-up bar, which might have slowed down my momentum a little bit, because I had to stop for like a second or two. So maybe I could have gotten 30 instead of 28. But overall, I'm really satisfied with that number. And also in regards to the form, dead hang, you saw my feet was not on the ground, and then chin above the bar, and then all the way back down to a dead hang. The form was pretty clean. So now let's talk about a little bit more about maximal versus endurance-based training. So I noticed once you reach a level of endurance, and for pull-ups it tends to be around 20, 25-ish reps, and unless you have a specific plan to increase your pull-up endurance, then for the most part, you're not gonna get past there, right? And that tends to be the case, not only with me, but with a lot of people I've trained with, a lot of people I've seen. Daniel Fitness FAQs, actually, I think his max pull-ups were somewhere in the mid-20s to high 20s also. So that goes to show that if you're aiming for 30, 40, 50 plus reps of pull-ups in a single set, then you need specific endurance training to balance that. Now, some tips to increase your own personal endurance with pull-ups is the first one is to actually start training for maximal strength. So instead of trying to just increase your reps once you hit 10, 15 plus, 20 plus reps of pull-ups, the best way that you're gonna get better at it is by overloading the pull-up, and you do that by changing the variations, such as working towards a one-arm chin-up or one-arm pull-up, and or of course doing weighted pull-ups. A lot of people have asked me, how did I get 25 plus reps of a single pull-up? And I always tell them that it's because I trained for heavy-weighted pull-ups. I worked my maximal strength. I didn't do a whole bunch of endurance stuff anyway. And let's be real that once you're hitting 25 plus reps of a pull-up, that's like exceeding 100% of everybody's standards when it comes to doing pull-ups in a single set. That goes to show that your back is strong and you have overall good physical fitness when it comes to pull-ups and being in that area. Now, another tip to increase your endurance with pull-ups is to, one, invest in a doorway pull-up bar. My first doorway pull-up bar I got when I was 17 years old, and that was one of the first things that got me into calisthenics indirectly. I would do 3 to 4 sets of just as many pull-ups as I can do, but here's what I would do. I would actually change up the variation. So one set, I would do a closed grip. Next set, I would do a wider grip. And then next set, I will actually do this one right here, right? The neutral grip. So invest in a doorway pull-up bar. Most of them are pretty cheap right now. And if you do, it's gonna take your pull-up game up to a next level, because when you're home, you can actually what's called grease the groove. And so let's say you're working towards 10, 15 plus pull-ups. All you gotta do is do 5 every few hours or so. So just keep it on your doorway pull-up bar, just do 5. Lunchtime, do 5. Evening, do 5. Before bed, do 5. Super popular way and easy way to increase your pull-ups. Now guys, here's what I want you to do. I want you guys to engage down below. First off, subscribe to the channel if you're new and if you want to see more videos like this. But I want to know, one, your weighted pull-up, your max weighted pull-up, what you can do. And then from there, I want you to test out your max pull-ups from an endurance standpoint. Let me know how many you can personally do. And from there, we can kind of compare and contrast on our strength levels. Now, I actually have a friend, his name's Michael Eckert. He's training for an endurance-based world record pull-up, but he has decent maximal strength too. And hopefully I can get a video of us doing it together so that we can kind of once again compare and contrast. But guys, in the next video, I'm actually gonna show you guys and reveal what I'm doing to increase my pull-up endurance alongside with my maximal strength so that I can get the best of both worlds. But that's gonna come in the next video. Stay tuned for that routine. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like 8.